still holds our voices, but no truth remained. Eyes avoid each other in the mirror from the day trust died. There was no explosion or farewell, only a silent agreement can continue. When everything that kept us alive, it had already stopped pulsing. We'll talk about the weather like someone who avoids talking about themselves. Why touch what's broken? It hurts more than pretending. It wasn't forgiveness that held us captive, no hope of starting over. It was the fear of absolute emptiness, where there is no one to blame. We stayed together after everything fell apart, when we no longer existed. It wasn't love, it was attachment, it was a fear of being alone. We stayed together after everything fell apart, out of habit, not by choice. Sometimes staying is just easier instead of learning to get lost. The gestures are automatic, the touch lost its purpose. We slept on the same side, but on both sides of the decision, promises have become routine. Plans became decoration. Everything that was once urgent today is just a repeat. I know exactly when it stopped. You know that very well too. But admitting the What really broke it was the courage to accept the truth. To come. The weight always returned to the same place where promises fail and time catches up. I saw many give in to the second pain. I watched powerful voices turn to dust. I stayed when things got tough. No shouting, no stage, just each blow came without warning. Each day it demanded more of me. I haven't learned to win quickly. I learned not to give up. It wasn't sudden courage. It was a habit to endure. When everything demands that you break, staying whole is a challenge. I learned to endure where others have broken. When the norm was to give in, it wasn't a victory, it was staying in the game. It was about learning to endure and be. I learned to endure where others have broken. No applause, no explanation. Strength was not born from triumph. It was born from repetition. I didn't ask for the weight to decrease. I just adjusted my posture to be able to endure it. Each failure became a method, every loss a place to step. I didn't move forward when they said go. I moved forward when they said it's not possible. While they awaited my final downfall, I trained myself to stay. Don't confuse silence with surrender, neither consistency nor lack of ambition. Those who endure more than expected learn to manage the pressure. They call it luck for those who didn't stop. I call it daily discipline, because resistance is not a talent. This is a decision that has been repeated in this area. I learned to endure where others have broken. When pain became routine, it wasn't glory, it was resistance. Forged day after day, I learned to endure where others have broken. No rush to reach the end. present moment. When giving up seems logical, persistence becomes an honor. I didn't stay out of stubbornness, I stayed because going broke wasn't an option. Sometimes resisting in silence, it is the highest form of revolution. Not to hurt yourself, you called it care. What taught me to diminish? I dream less. I thought twice before speaking. Each silence seemed like an agreement, so you won't get suspicious. I shed my skin out of habit, conviction through acceptance, and the more I molded myself, the further away it was from me then. I didn't disappear all at once, it was a polite process. When it exists, it requires permission. Something inside you has already been hijacked. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't. It taught me to fit and not to grow. It wasn't delivery, it was adaptation to avoid losing you. I let myself get lost. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't. I lived in an edited, incomplete state. When love demands that you erase yourself, this isn't love, it's a veto. You said I had changed, as if that were a virtue. But each compliment came later, about me denying who I've always been. My choices have become a point of debate. My wishes accept, you didn't say, don't be like that, but it rewarded denial. I learned how to apologize for things I didn't even feel, and he called it maturity the day myself for staying when I no longer knew who I really was. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't, but today I see the real cost. No amount of affection is worth the exchange to exist entirely in an artificial place. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't, and I confused fear with love. Today I choose to lose myself from you, to finally find myself. Where am today? I occupy my own space without asking you to understand. Who had to erase themselves to be loved? Learn to lie, but learn to defend yourself. Your love kept me captive, but the key has always been within me, and all I needed to do was remember who I was before you decide for me. I fell in front of everyone. No excuses, no pretense. The mistake was glaringly obvious as a sentence pronounced in a public square. Then I heard laughter where there had been silence. I saw fingers ready to point. They called me a failure before I even tried to get up. But something in me remained whole, even on the ground, even exposed when everything was ripped away. My pride still had a face. I did not bow to the verdict. I didn't even ask anyone to absolve me, because those who fall without selling out never lose what you truly deserve. My pride survived the defeat, even when everything seemed to be falling apart. I lost battles, I lost bets, but I haven't lost who I decided to be there. My pride survived the defeat. He didn't kneel down to continue falling destruction. While they awaited my surrender, I was rebuilding posture and grounding, not in a hurry to prove anything, but with all due respect to the decision. It was neither stubbornness nor blind pride. It was dignity in the form of action, because whoever loses everything in public discover the value of staying grounded. Pride survived the defeat, even though he was discredited until the very end. I didn't need belated applause to know what still lives within me. My pride survived the defeat, and he refused to negotiate. I prefer to start over from scratch rather than advancing on one's knees with one's hand. There were days when shame weighed heavily, more than any pain, but I never let her decide the extent of my mistake. I didn't run away from the gaze of others, because those who face their own downfall, he is not afraid of the next step. If the world saw me fall, also see if you can continue without asking permission to exist. No permission to try. Nobody can take that away from them. He who falls without selling his soul, you always find somewhere to step. My pride survived the defeat. It didn't break, it didn't give way, because losing isn't the end when dignity remains in what is yours. Today I do not celebrate the fall. I'm not even asking you to understand who I am. The defeat took away a lot, but my pride remained. My pride remained. Truth remained. Eyes avoid each other in the mirror. From the day trust died, there was no explosion or farewell. Only a silent agreement can continue when everything that kept us alive, it had already stopped pulsing. We talk about the weather like someone who avoids talking about themselves. Why touch what's broken? It hurts more than pretending. It wasn't forgiveness that held us captive, no hope of starting over. It was a fear of absolute emptiness where there is no gestures are automatic. The touch lost its purpose. We slept on the same side, but on both sides of the decision. Promises have become routine. Plans became decoration. Everything that was once urgent today is just a repeat. I know exactly when it stopped. You know that very well too. But admitting the end out loud, it requires courage that doesn't come easily. It wasn't a lack of love, it was excessive wear and tear. When it becomes habitual, it becomes the norm. Leaving seems cowardly. We stayed together after everything fell apart, because leaving was more frightening. It wasn't a bond, it was dependence. It was about surviving the wrong way and too early. We stayed together after everything fell apart. No dreams to sustain me. When meaning ends in silence, the body insists on staying. One day I realized that we didn't fight, because there was nothing left to defend. Indifference settled between us, and he learned to know us. We weren't two people trying to save. There were two of us trying not to fall. Because assuming it's over, it was admitting that insisting didn't make us exist. I didn't hate you, you too. But to live without truth, it's another form of loneliness. We stayed together after everything fell apart, and that cost more than leaving. Why be left with no choice? It's the slowest way to get hurt. We stayed together after everything fell apart, until there's no one left whole. When love becomes a habit, the end has already happened on the inside. Today I know not all permanence is strength. Sometimes it's just fear dressed up as loyal. We stayed together after everything fell apart. But what really broke it was the courage to accept the truth. got up knowing that more was to come. The weight always returned to the same place, where promises fail and time catches up. I saw many give in to the second pain. I watched powerful voices turn to dust. I stayed when things got tough. No shouting, no stage, just each blow came without warning. Each day it demanded more of me. I haven't learned to win quickly. I learned not to give up. adjusted my posture to be able to endure it. Each failure became a method, every loss a place to step. I didn't move forward when they said go, I moved forward when they said it's not possible. While they awaited my final downfall, I trained myself to stay. Don't confuse silence with surrender, neither consistency nor lack of ambition. Those who endure more than expected learn to manage the pressure. They call it luck for those who didn't stop. I call it daily discipline, because resistance is not a talent. This is a decision that has been repeated in this area. I learned to endure where others have broken. When pain became routine, it wasn't glory, it was resistance, forged day after day. I learned to endure where others have broken. No rush to reach the end. Those who don't give in when everything weighs them down build strength within yourself. There were days when nothing was left in addition to continuing, no new hope, only the refusal to stop. It wasn't faith in tomorrow, it was respect for the present moment. When giving up seems logical, persistence becomes an honor. I didn't stay out of stubbornness, I stayed because going broke wasn't an option. Sometimes resisting in silence, it is the highest form of revolution. I learned to endure where others have broken, and nobody can take that away from them. Those who endure more than expected, no need to prove it. I learned to endure where others have broken. Today I know who I am. The strength that is not displayed, it's the one that endured the most. I don't celebrate what I survived, I don't romanticize what it cost. I just keep standing, because that's how I learned to be the one who didn't break. I fell in front of everyone. No excuses, no pretense. The mistake was glaringly obvious as a sentence pronounced in a public square. Then I heard laughter where there had been silence. I saw fingers ready to point. They called me a failure before I even tried to get up. But something in me remained whole, even on the ground, even exposed. When everything was ripped away, my pride still had a face. I did not bow to the verdict, I didn't even ask anyone to absolve me. Because those who fall without selling out never lose what you truly deserve. My pride survived the defeat, even when everything seemed to be falling apart. I lost battles, I lost bets, but because those who face their own downfall, he is not afraid of the next step. If the world saw me fall, so see if you can continue without asking permission to exist. No permission to try. My pride survived the defeat, and nobody can take that away from them. He who falls without selling his soul, you always find somewhere to stay. My pride survived the defeat. It didn't break, it didn't give way, because losing isn't the end when dignity remains in what is yours. Today I do not celebrate the fall. I'm not even asking you to understand who I am. The defeat took away a lot, but my pride small cuts so as not to hurt yourself. You called it care. What taught me to diminish? I laughed more quietly, I dreamed less. I thought twice before speaking. Each silence seemed like an agreement, so you won't get suspicious. I shed my skin out of habit, conviction through acceptance, and the more I molded myself, the further away it was from me then. I didn't disappear all at once. It was a polite process. When it exists, it requires permission. Something inside you has already been hijacked. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't. It taught me to fit in, not to grow. It wasn't delivery, it was adaptation. To avoid losing you, I let myself get lost. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't. I lived in an edited, incomplete state when love demands that you erase yourself. This isn't love, it's a veto. You said I had changed, as if that were a virtue, but each compliment came later, about me denying who I've always been. My choices have become a point of debate. My wishes accept. You didn't say don't be like that, but it rewarded denial. I learned how to apologize for things I didn't even feel, and he called it maturity, the daily art of betraying myself. It wasn't a partnership, it was management. It wasn't care, it was control. When love becomes management, the heart no longer chooses. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't, to fit in, silence, and I didn't recognize the sound. It wasn't peace, it was absence. It wasn't us, it was domination. I realized that pleasing you, it had become a matter of survival, and that I was living in a version of myself who no longer had consciousness. I don't blame you for accepting who did I pretend to be for you, but I blame myself for staying when I no longer knew who I really was. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't, but today I see the real cost. No amount of affection is worth the exchange to exist entirely in an artificial place. His love kept me trapped in what I wasn't, and I confused fear with love. Today I choose to lose myself from you, to finally find myself where I am. Today I occupy my own space without asking you to understand who had to erase themselves to be loved. Learn too late, but learn to defend yourself. Your love kept me captive, but the key has always been within me, and all I needed to do was remember who I was before you decide for